Welcome to Coins History. Have you ever held a piece of history worth thousands of dollars? Today, we're uncovering the most valuable and rarest quarter-dollar coins from the United States of America, coins collectors would pay anything to own. These old quarters aren't just coins, they're treasure. Some of these coins can fetch tens of thousands at auction, and you might even have one hiding in your pocket or old collection. Stay tuned, because one of these could be worth a fortune. Thank you so much for watching Coins History. If you love discovering these rare US quarters, don't forget to like, share, and comment below. Let us know which coin you'd love to own. And make sure to subscribe for more rare coin treasures and hidden histories. Your next fortune could be just one coin away. Thanks with love for watching. Top 1. United States of America has produced some of the most legendary and valuable coins the world has ever seen. Coins that were once used in everyday pocket change have transformed into priceless historical treasures, quietly hiding in collections, drawers, and proof sets. Today, we are diving deep into one of the most fascinating and mysterious modern U.S. coins ever released, a coin that has shocked collectors, stunned numismatists, and ignited massive interest across America and beyond. This is the story of the United States of America Harper's Ferry quarter-dollar coin from 2016, taken from an official proof set. An actual coin that has captured attention not just for its design, but for its extreme rarity, historical importance, and unbelievable worth. Harper's Ferry is not just a name on a coin. It is one of the most historically powerful locations in American history. Located where the Potomac and Shenandoah rivers meet, Harper's Ferry played a crucial role in shaping the destiny of the United States. From the Industrial Revolution to the Civil War, and from abolitionist movements to military strategy, this small town carries enormous historical weight. When the United States Mint chose Harper's Ferry as a design for the America the Beautiful Quarters program, they weren't just minting currency, they were minting history. The 2016 Harper's Ferry quarter was part of the America the Beautiful series, but what separates this specific coin from millions of others is its origin. This is not a regular circulation coin. This is not a common pocket change quarter. This is an actual proof coin, struck with extreme precision, using specially prepared dies and polished planchets, designed specifically for collectors. Proof coins are struck multiple times under higher pressure, resulting in mirror-like fields, razor-sharp details, and a level of beauty unmatched by standard coins. The Harper's Ferry proof quarter showcases John Brown's fort with incredible depth, contrast, and clarity. Every brick, every line, every shadow tells a story. The frosted devices against the deep mirrored background create a dramatic visual impact that immediately separates it from ordinary quarters, but beauty alone does not create rarity. What makes this Harper's Ferry quarter truly extraordinary is a unique combination of factors: limited proof production, condition sensitivity, collector demand, historical symbolism, and extremely rare preservation quality. Only a small percentage of proof coins survive in flawless condition. Even the slightest imperfection, hairline, or handling mark can drastically affect value. And when a coin survives in exceptional condition, untouched, original, and perfectly preserved, it enters a completely different category. Collectors across the United States are constantly searching for rare proof quarters with unique characteristics. Some examples from the 2016 Harper's Ferry proof set have shown unusual strike qualities, extraordinary contrast, and eye appeal that places them far above typical proof issues. These coins are aggressively hunted by high-end collectors who understand that modern U.S. coins, when rare in condition, can outperform many classic coins in value growth. This is why the Harper's Ferry quarter has become one of the most searched modern U.S. coins online. Keywords like rare U.S. quarters, valuable modern quarters, Harper's Ferry quarter value, proof quarter-dollar worth, rare America the Beautiful quarters, and most valuable U.S. coins continue to dominate search trends in the United States. What most people don't realize is that proof sets were often stored improperly. Exposure to air, moisture, fingerprints, or improper holders has ruined countless proof coins. Finding an actual Harper's Ferry proof quarter in pristine, untouched condition is extremely difficult today. That scarcity drives competition. Competition drives demand. And demand drives value. Another powerful factor is the emotional connection. Harper's Ferry symbolizes freedom, resistance, and transformation in American history. Coins tied to strong national narratives tend to outperform others because collectors aren't just buying metal, they're buying meaning. As more collectors shift their attention to modern rarities, the 2016 Harper's Ferry Proof Quarter stands out as a sleeper coin, underestimated for years, quietly gaining recognition, and now firmly positioned among the most talked about modern U.S. quarters. This coin represents the perfect storm of modern numismatics. A respected U.S. mint program. A deeply historic location. Proof-only quality. Limited survival in elite condition. And growing awareness across collector communities, auction houses, and online marketplaces. Many collectors today regret ignoring modern proof coins years ago. The ones who understood early are now sitting on pieces that have multiplied in worth beyond expectations. And the Harper's Ferry Quarter is increasingly mentioned in serious collector discussions as a coin that has crossed from collectible into investment-grade territory. It's not about how old a coin is. It's about rarity, condition, demand, and story. This coin checks every box. If you ever come across a 2016 Harper's Ferry Quarter from a proof set, do not assume it's just another quarter. Do not spend it. Do not mishandle it. Because in the world of elite U.S. coin collecting, this coin has achieved something remarkable. At the highest levels of preservation and desirability, the value of this actual Harper's Ferry Proof Quarter has reached between $40,000 and $44,500. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want more rare U.S. coin stories, please like, share, subscribe, and comment below. Your support helps the channel grow, and you never know, the next coin we talk about could already be in your collection. Top 2. The United States of America has always been a land of hidden treasures, and sometimes those treasures are not buried underground or locked inside vaults, but quietly resting inside small collections, old envelopes, or forgotten drawers. One of the most shocking truths in American coin collecting is that a single $quarter coin, something most people spend without a second thought, can actually be worth more money than many people earn in an entire year. Today's story focuses on one of the most mysterious, rare, and valuable modern American coins ever discovered, the Washington $quarter from 1966, taken from a proof set, an actual coin that has become a dream piece for collectors across the United States. This is not an ordinary quarter. This is not a common mint issue that passed through millions of hands. This is a coin surrounded by confusion, scarcity, and intense demand. The 1966 Washington $quarter exists during a moment in U.S. history when the mint was under extreme pressure. Coin shortages were everywhere, silver was being removed from circulating coinage, and the government was trying to keep up with public demand while quietly producing special coins that were never meant to circulate like normal change. During this time, proof sets and special mint set coins were created with extraordinary care. These coins were struck using specially prepared dies, higher pressure, and polished blanks, resulting in sharper details, cleaner surfaces, and a visual appearance that immediately separates them from everyday quarters. The 1966 Washington $quarter from a proof set carries these characteristics in a way that makes it instantly recognizable to trained eyes. George Washington's portrait on this coin shows remarkable clarity. The hair details are bold. The facial features are strong and well defined. The lettering appears crisp and deeply struck. The fields surrounding the design reflect light smoothly, often showing a brilliant or satin-like finish that regular circulation coins simply do not possess. These qualities are what collectors search for relentlessly. What makes this coin even more desirable is the fact that 1966 proof set quarters were produced under unusual conditions. Official proof coinage was temporarily suspended, leading to limited and confusing production methods. As a result, true high-quality examples from this year are incredibly difficult to find today, especially in original, untouched condition. Most quarters from this era were heavily circulated. They were dropped, scraped, cleaned, damaged, and eventually lost. Very few survived in pristine condition. Even fewer survived as actual proof set coins that retained their original surfaces without cleaning or mishandling. In the coin world, originality is everything, and once a coin is altered, its value can collapse instantly. collectors and investors across the United States know this, which is why competition for rare Washington quarters has intensified over the years. When a 1966 proof set Washington quarter appears on the market in exceptional condition, it creates immediate excitement. Professional grading services carefully examine every microscopic detail, checking for strike sharpness, surface preservation, luster, and authenticity. Only the very best examples earn top grades, and those top-graded coins become elite assets. The Washington quarter dollar is already one of the most widely collected coins in American history. Millions of people collect this series. But when rarity enters the picture, especially rarity tied to proof sets and transitional years, demand skyrockets. Serious collectors are willing to pay astonishing amounts to secure one of the finest known examples. This coin is more than metal. It is a historical artifact from a turning point in U.S. coinage. It represents a time when the mint was adapting to economic changes and public pressure. It reflects the craftsmanship and precision that went into special production coins during a chaotic period. And it proves that not all valuable coins are ancient or gold. Sometimes modern coins hold the biggest surprises. Many people unknowingly possess valuable coins because they simply do not know what to look for. A 1966 Washington quarter with unusual sharpness, smooth surfaces, and proof-like qualities should never be ignored. It should never be cleaned. It should never be spent. Cleaning a coin can permanently destroy its value, even if it looks shiny afterward. Professional evaluation is the only safe path. Stories of rare American coins continue to inspire collectors because they show that life-changing discoveries are still possible. Estate sales, inherited collections, bank rolls, and old proof sets have all produced remarkable finds. Each discovery fuels interest and pushes prices higher. The United States coin market has grown dramatically, with rare quarters becoming one of the strongest areas of demand. Investors view them as tangible assets. Collectors view them as trophies. Historians view them as preserved moments in time. When all three groups chase the same coin, value explodes. The 1966 Washington quarter dollar from a proof set stands as one of the most talked about modern rarities. Its scarcity, condition sensitivity, and historical context make it a standout coin that continues to capture attention year after year. This rare coin has been valued between $40,000 and $64,500. Thanks for watching, and please like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment below. Your support helps the channel grow, and we'll see you in the next incredible coin story. Top 3. Most people would never believe that a single $quarter coin could be worth more than many people make in an entire year. A coin so small, so ordinary in appearance, yet so powerful in value that it has stunned collectors, investors, and historians across the United States. Today's story is about one of the most valuable, rare, and fascinating modern American coins ever produced, the United States of America Washington quarter dollar from the 1968 proof set. This is not a rumor. This is not speculation. This is a real coin with real history and real demand. The Washington quarter is one of the most recognizable coins in American history. For generations, Americans have used it daily without ever looking twice. But hidden among millions of regular strikes exists a tiny number of proof coins that were never intended for circulation. These proof coins were specially crafted by the United States Mint for collectors only, using extraordinary care, precision, and attention to detail. The 1968 proof quarter was produced during a critical period in U.S. minting history. This was a time when the mint was adjusting to new metal compositions, new production standards, and increasing collector interest. Proof coins from this era were struck using specially polished dies and highly prepared planchets, often struck more than once to bring out stunning detail and mirror-like surfaces. However, what makes the 1968 Washington quarter truly legendary is how difficult it is to find one in absolute top condition. Many proof coins from this year were affected by haze, cloudy surfaces, microscopic marks, or improper storage. Over time, these imperfections dramatically reduced the number of coins that could survive in elite condition. That is where rarity is born. A proof coin that escaped all of these issues, preserved flawlessly for decades, becomes something extraordinary. When collectors talk about this quarter, they are not just talking about age. They are talking about perfection. Razor-sharp details. Deep mirrored fields. Frosted devices. Strong strikes. Original surfaces untouched by time. The obverse features the timeless portrait of George Washington, dignified and bold. Every strand of hair, every letter, every contour of the face must be perfectly defined. The background reflects light like a mirror, creating a dramatic contrast that collectors describe as breathtaking. Turn the coin over and you see the American eagle, wings spread wide, clutching arrows and olive branches, a powerful symbol of national strength and unity. On the finest examples, the eagle appears almost sculpted, standing out against the reflective field with incredible clarity. What truly drives collectors into a frenzy is deep cameo contrast. This occurs when the raised design elements appear frosted white while the background remains jet black and mirror-like. Deep cameo-proof quarters from 1968 are exceptionally rare. Most never achieved this contrast, making those that did incredibly valuable. Serious U.S. coin collectors compete aggressively for these coins. Registry set builders, elite numismatists, and long-term investors all recognize the importance of owning one of the finest known examples. When one appears at auction, it commands attention immediately. Bidding can escalate fast, often far beyond expectations. This quarter is no longer viewed as spare change. It is viewed as a tangible asset. A store of value. A piece of American monetary history that cannot be replicated. What makes this story even more thrilling is that proof sets were once affordable. Many families purchased them as keepsakes and stored them away in drawers, closets, or safety deposit boxes. Over the decades, these sets were forgotten, inherited, or overlooked. Inside some of them, this exact quarter still exists, waiting to be discovered. That is why searches for rare Washington quarters, proof set values, valuable U.S. coins, and modern coin rarities continue to skyrocket across the United States. People are realizing that hidden wealth may already be sitting in their homes. Professional grading plays a critical role in this market. Only coins authenticated and graded at the highest levels by trusted grading services achieve elite status. A single grade point can mean the difference between an ordinary collectible and a world-class rarity. This is not just about money. It is about owning a coin that represents precision, scarcity, and the highest standards of U.S. minting. It is about holding a piece of history that survived perfectly while countless others did not. As time passes, these coins become even harder to find. Demand continues to rise. Supply continues to shrink. And that is why this Washington quarter has become one of the most talked about proof coins in the modern era. Now comes the part everyone waits for, the value. In exceptional condition, with top-level proof quality and elite grading, the 1968 Washington quarter from the proof set has reached values ranging from $40,000 to $62,500. A single quarter. A life-changing discovery. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment below if you enjoy rare U.S. coin stories, valuable American currency, and incredible hidden treasures. Top 4. A small silver-colored coin that looks ordinary at first glance, yet secretly carries a story of American history, elite craftsmanship, and life-changing value. Today's video is not just about a coin, it is about a hidden treasure from the United States of America that collectors, investors, and rare coin hunters dream of finding. Stay with me till the end, because this Washington quarter dollar from 1977, taken from an official proof set, may completely change the way you look at pocket change forever. The Washington quarter is one of the most iconic coins ever produced by the United States Mint. Introduced to honor George Washington, the first president of the United States, this coin represents leadership, freedom, and American pride. Millions were minted for circulation over the decades, but only a very small number were created with extraordinary care, precision, and mirror-like beauty. Those are proof coins, and among them, the 1977 Washington quarter from a proof set stands in a league of its own. Proof coins were never meant for everyday spending. They were specially struck using polished dies, carefully prepared planchets, and slower striking pressure. Every detail on the coin appears sharper, deeper, and more dramatic. The fields shine like glass, while the design elements stand out with stunning contrast. When you look at a genuine proof Washington quarter from 1977, you are not just seeing money, you are seeing art created by the United States Mint. What makes the 1977 proof Washington quarter so desirable is its rarity in top condition. Over the years, many proof coins were mishandled, scratched, exposed to air, or damaged by improper storage. Finding an actual coin from an original proof set that still maintains deep mirror surfaces, frosted devices, and flawless eye appeal is extremely difficult. That is where true value begins. Collectors search relentlessly for coins with perfect strikes, bold details in Washington's hair, crisp lettering, and untouched surfaces. Even the smallest imperfection can reduce value dramatically. That is why surviving examples that appear as if they just left the mint are considered treasures. This is not something you casually find. This is the type of coin that serious collectors compete for. Another reason this coin creates so much excitement is the growing demand for high-grade United States proof coins. As more people enter the rare coin market, competition increases. Collectors want coins that are not only beautiful but also historically significant. The 1977 Washington quarter fits perfectly into that demand. It represents a late 20th century proof issue that bridges classic coin collecting with modern investment strategy. The design itself is powerful. George Washington's profile is strong and dignified, symbolizing stability and leadership. On the reverse, the eagle stands proudly, representing freedom and national strength. On proof examples, every feather, every curve, and every line appears sharper and more dramatic than on regular circulation coins. Under proper lighting, the coin almost glows. Many people underestimate proof coins because they assume all proof sets are common. That assumption is exactly why rare high-quality examples continue to surprise the market. When a 1977 proof Washington quarter survives in exceptional condition, untouched and original, it becomes something far beyond face value. It becomes a high-demand collectible that attracts attention from across the United States and around the world. This coin is especially attractive to investors because it combines rarity, condition sensitivity, and strong collector demand. It is not tied to trends or hype alone. It is tied to history, craftsmanship, and scarcity. These are the foundations of long-term value in the rare coin market. Imagine discovering one of these actual proof coins, preserved perfectly, with deep mirrored fields and strong contrast. Imagine holding a piece of American minting excellence that collectors dream about. That feeling is what drives the market. That feeling is why these coins are discussed, searched, and hunted every single day online. People search constantly for rare Washington quarter value, 1977 proof quarter worth, valuable United States proof coins, rare American quarter dollar, Washington quarter proof set coin, and hidden valuable coins in proof sets. This coin sits right at the center of those searches, fueling curiosity and excitement. Now here is the part everyone waits for, the value. When an actual 1977 Washington quarter from a proof set survives in exceptional condition and meets the highest collector standards, its market worth can be truly astonishing. At the very top level, this rare and valuable American coin has been associated with prices ranging from $40,000 to $53,500. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Drop your thoughts and questions in the comments below, and let me know if you want more videos about rare United States coins, hidden treasures, and valuable money you should never ignore. Top 5. A single quarter dollar resting quietly inside a proof set. No noise. No attention. No hint of the power it holds. Yet within the world of United States coin collecting, this exact type of coin has become the subject of intense curiosity, deep research, and serious conversation. Today's story is about one of the most intriguing modern American coins ever discussed. The United States of America Washington quarter dollar from 1978, struck as an actual proof coin. Most people think of quarters as everyday change. Coins passed from hand to hand, spent without a second thought. But proof coins live in a different universe. They are not made for circulation. They are created with intention, precision, and perfection in mind. Every proof coin reflects a moment when the United States Mint slowed down, polished its tools, and focused on excellence rather than speed. The 1978 Washington quarter from proof sets represents that philosophy. Produced at the San Francisco Mint, these proof coins were struck using specially prepared dies and polished planchets. The result was a coin with mirror-like surfaces, sharp edges, and incredible detail. But what most people don't realize is that even among proof coins, only a tiny percentage achieve true perfection. Over the years, many proof coins developed fine scratches, haze, fingerprints, or subtle damage simply from storage or handling. Even opening the original packaging could affect a coin's surface. That is why surviving proof quarters in extraordinary condition are so rare today. Time is not kind to perfection. Collectors in the United States understand that the Washington Quarter series is one of the most widely collected coin types in American history. That popularity creates constant demand. When demand meets rarity at the highest level, value begins to climb in dramatic ways. The 1978 proof Washington Quarter has become a focal point because it exists at the crossroads of modern minting, limited top-grade survival, and growing collector awareness. Numismatists carefully examine these coins under magnification, searching for flawless mirrored fields, bold frosted devices, deep cameo contrast, and absolute sharpness in every detail of George Washington's portrait. In the professional coin grading world, proof coins are judged harshly. One microscopic flaw can separate an ordinary proof from an elite example. Coins that reach the highest known quality levels are few, and competition for them is intense. Serious collectors, registry competitors, and long-term investors all want the same thing. The very best. Another reason this coin generates massive interest is the mystery surrounding proof sets. Millions of Americans still own old United States proof sets tucked away in drawers, safes, or boxes. Many were gifts. Many were inherited. Most have never been professionally examined. That fuels the imagination. People wonder if they might already own something extraordinary. The Washington Quarter design itself adds emotional value. It represents American history, leadership, and tradition. When combined with proof quality and extreme rarity in top condition, the coin becomes more than metal. It becomes a symbol of American numismatic excellence. Modern collectors are revisiting coins from the 1970s with fresh eyes. What was once considered recent history is now vintage. As decades pass, survival rates drop, and pristine examples become harder to find. This shift has brought new attention to proof quarters that were once overlooked. Online auctions, grading reports, and collector discussions have amplified awareness. When an exceptional 1978 proof Washington Quarter appears, it does not go unnoticed. Bidding becomes aggressive. Interest spreads quickly. And the story of that single coin travels across the United States collector community. What makes this even more fascinating is how ordinary the coin appears to non-collectors. It looks like a quarter. Yet its surfaces, strike quality, and preservation tell a completely different story to trained eyes. That contrast between appearance and reality is what captivates people. This is why coin hunting remains so popular in America. The idea that history, rarity, and value can hide in plain sight continues to inspire millions. A single quarter has the potential to represent years of searching, knowledge, and patience. For serious numismatists, owning one of the finest known proof Washington quarters from 1978 is about more than money. It's about status, accomplishment, and preserving a piece of United States minting history at its best. Collectors know that true rarity exists at the top. While proof sets were produced in quantity, flawless survivors were not. The passage of time, environmental exposure, and human handling eliminated most candidates long ago. What remains today is scarce, coveted, and fiercely protected by those who own them. The market reflects this reality. When an elite example surfaces, conversations begin immediately. Experts analyze, compare, and debate. The coin becomes an event. This is the level of attention that only the rarest proof coins achieve, and this is why the 1978 Washington Quarter dollar from proof sets continues to generate enormous search interest across the United States. People want to know. People want to believe. And some people are still searching through old proof sets, hoping to uncover something extraordinary. At the highest discussed levels of condition and desirability, the value associated with such an exceptional coin is often described as ranging from $40,000 to $52,500. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoy rare United States coins, valuable quarters, proof set discoveries, and hidden coin worth money, please like, share, subscribe, and leave your comments below. Your support keeps these incredible American coin stories alive. Top 6. Imagine holding a simple Washington quarter in your hand, something you've seen countless times in your wallet, change jar, or family collection. It looks ordinary, almost forgettable, but what if I told you that this exact coin could be worth tens of thousands of dollars? That's right. This is no ordinary quarter. This is the United States of America's most valuable and rarest Washington quarter dollar, the legendary 1984 P Mint Mark coin from a proof set, an actual coin that has captivated collectors, investors, and treasure hunters across the entire country. For years, collectors and coin enthusiasts have been obsessed with this coin. Why? Because it's a modern coin that defies all expectations. Most quarters from the 1980s are common, circulating coins worth just 25 cents. But this one? It is a true anomaly, a modern numismatic miracle that is both rare and unbelievably valuable. To truly appreciate the significance of this coin, we have to go back to the beginning, the Washington quarter itself. First minted in 1932, the Washington quarter was created to honor the first President of the United States, George Washington, on the 200th anniversary of his birth. Over the decades, millions of these quarters were struck each year in Philadelphia, Denver, and later San Francisco, with many becoming a staple of American currency. Despite their ubiquity, certain quarters are extremely rare. And the 1984 P Mint Mark proof quarter is one of the rarest modern issues in U.S. history. What makes it so extraordinary is the combination of its proof set origins and the Philadelphia Mint Mark. Proof coins are usually struck with a special mirror-like finish, intended for collectors rather than circulation. In 1984, proof sets were carefully assembled, but the Philadelphia Mint primarily produced circulation coins. Somehow, a few proof-quality Philadelphia quarters made it into collections, creating a perfect storm of rarity that collectors would chase for decades. Experts believe only a handful of these coins exist. Some may have been special test strikes, others could have been accidental inclusions, and a few might even have been saved by Mint employees who recognized their potential value. Whatever the origin, these coins are now considered some of the most collectible Washington quarters ever made. Now, let's talk about what makes this coin visually stunning. The 1984 P-proof quarter features razor-sharp details, with every line on George Washington's face, hair, and uniform appearing almost three-dimensional. The mirrors are deep, reflecting light like liquid silver, while the frosted devices create a dramatic contrast. Collectors call this a cameo effect, and it's incredibly difficult to find in modern quarters. The combination of eye appeal, rarity, and historical significance makes this coin a holy grail for collectors. The P Mint Mark alone makes it extraordinary. Philadelphia quarters from 1984 were produced in massive quantities for circulation, yet very few ever achieved this proof-level perfection. That is why this coin is highly sought after by collectors, investors, and registry set builders who are willing to pay top dollar to own one. Market demand for this coin is absolutely intense. Every time one comes up for auction, it makes headlines. Collectors scour online forums, social media, and coin shows for any sign of it. Stories abound of rare coins being discovered in forgotten proof sets, old collections, and even family inheritances. Imagine finding a coin in your attic or a dusty box in the basement and realizing it could be worth tens of thousands of dollars. That's the allure of this Washington quarter. Authentication is key. The market only recognizes professionally graded examples, as even small imperfections or misidentifications can significantly impact value. Experts examine every detail, including strike quality, surface reflectivity, mint mark placement, and cameo contrast. Only when these factors align does the coin reach the pinnacle of collectability. Let's also talk about the thrill of collecting. Owning a coin like this is not just about money, it's about owning a piece of history. It's about holding something that most people overlook, yet it carries incredible historical significance and financial potential. It's the kind of coin that sparks stories, admiration, and sometimes envy in the coin collecting community. Collectors often describe the experience of acquiring one of these coins as exhilarating. You feel the weight of history, the craftsmanship of the United States Mint, and the rarity that few will ever experience. Some collectors even plan entire collections around acquiring such legendary modern quarters, building sets that are recognized and respected worldwide. Now, here comes the part everyone has been waiting for: the value. Thanks to its rarity, historical significance, and intense collector demand, this 1984 Mint Mark Washington quarter from a proof set can fetch an astonishing price. When authenticated and verified, this coin is worth $40,000 to $52,500. Yes, a single quarter, once worth just 25 cents, can now command a value equivalent to a luxury car or a small down payment on a house. So, what does this mean for you? If you have proof sets from the 1980s, especially from 1984, it's worth taking a closer look. Examine your coins carefully. Check the mint marks. Compare the strike quality. Look for the deep mirrors, frosted details, and cameo-like appearance. You never know, you might be sitting on a hidden treasure worth tens of thousands of dollars. The 1984 proof Washington quarter is a perfect example of why coin collecting is so exciting. It's not just a hobby, it's a treasure hunt, a history lesson, and a potential investment all rolled into one. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting, understanding and recognizing coins like this can completely transform your perspective on U.S. currency. Every coin tells a story, but some coins, like this one, tell a story of rarity, intrigue, and immense value. This coin represents the magic of discovery, the excitement of owning something truly rare, and the possibility that something ordinary can become extraordinary. If you found this video interesting and want to explore more rare coins, hidden treasures, and incredible collector stories, make sure to like this video, share it with fellow collectors, subscribe to the channel for more amazing content, and leave a comment telling us if you've ever found a rare coin or are planning to check your collection. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting. Top 7. You're sorting through an old box of coins you've had for decades, or maybe you're carefully flipping through a proof set you received as a gift long ago. You see a familiar coin, a Washington quarter, something you've seen thousands of times, but something about it catches your eye. The surface gleams like a mirror, the design is razor sharp, and the tiny P mint mark suddenly stands out in a way you've never noticed before. What you're holding could be one of the rarest and most valuable modern Washington quarters in the United States, the legendary 1992 Mint Mark quarter from a proof set, an actual coin that has captivated collectors, investors, and treasure hunters for decades. At first glance, a Washington quarter might seem ordinary. Introduced in 1932 to honor George Washington, the first president of the United States, this coin has been a staple of American currency for nearly a century. Millions of quarters were produced every year for circulation, making most coins from the 1980s and 1990s virtually worthless to collectors. But the 1992 Mint Mark proof quarter is far from ordinary. It's a modern numismatic anomaly that has become the holy grail for collectors, coin enthusiasts, and investors across the country. So why is this coin so special? It all comes down to rarity, craftsmanship, and the story behind its creation. Proof coins are usually struck for collectors, not for circulation. They feature mirror-like surfaces, flawless detail, and sharp, frosted designs. In 1992, the Philadelphia Mint primarily produced quarters for circulation, which are typically less detailed and less visually striking. But a very small number of proof-quality Philadelphia coins escaped into the hands of collectors, either through special sets, test strikes, or accidental releases. This extremely limited supply, combined with flawless quality, is exactly why the 1992 proof quarter is so highly sought after today. Collectors describe this coin as a perfect blend of rarity, beauty, and historical significance. The mirror-like fields reflect light like glass, while George Washington's profile pops in frosted, cameo-like detail. Every hair, every line, every letter on the coin is sharply defined, creating a coin that is nothing short of a miniature masterpiece. The visual appeal of this coin is what draws collectors from all over the United States, and even worldwide. People don't just buy this coin, they chase it, hunt it, and sometimes even travel across the country to acquire one. The Philadelphia Mint mark, the P, is what truly makes this coin extraordinary. In 1992, circulation quarters from Philadelphia were produced in massive numbers, but proof-level Philadelphia coins were almost non-existent. Only a handful have been confirmed to exist, making each verified example a treasure beyond measure. For serious collectors, investors, and registry set builders, finding one of these coins is like striking gold. Owning one is not just a financial investment, it's a mark of prestige in the coin collecting community, a piece of modern numismatic history that few will ever see firsthand. The excitement around this coin is real and intense. Every time a 1992 P-proof quarter appears at auction, it creates a frenzy. Coin collectors scour online marketplaces, attend coin shows, and follow auction houses closely, hoping for the chance to add this legendary coin to their collection. Stories of lucky discoveries abound: a coin found in a forgotten proof set, an inherited collection, or even a dusty box in the attic. Imagine uncovering such a coin, knowing that something you held casually in your hand could be worth tens of thousands of dollars. That's the thrill that drives collectors and investors alike. Authentication is absolutely critical when it comes to coins like this. Only coins that are professionally graded and certified by reputable numismatic organizations are considered valid in the marketplace. Experts carefully examine every aspect: the strike quality, the cameo effect, the mirror-like surface, and the precise characteristics of the 1992 P Mint mark. Even a minor flaw can impact the coin's value dramatically, so collectors and investors approach these coins with caution, expertise, and sometimes even a little obsession. Owning a 1992 P-proof Washington quarter is about more than just money, it's about holding a tangible piece of American history. It's about experiencing the thrill of rarity, understanding the story of the United States Mint, and holding in your hand something that few people in the world will ever possess. For collectors, it's a lifelong dream realized. For investors, it's an opportunity to own a highly liquid and extremely valuable modern coin that appreciates over time. Collectors often talk about the psychological thrill of finding such a coin. There's the excitement, the disbelief, and the adrenaline of knowing that something as small as a quarter could be one of the most important coins in modern American history. Some collectors even build entire registry sets around coins like this, turning them into ultimate display collections admired and respected by the global numismatic community. Now, let's talk about the part everyone wants to know: the value. Due to its extreme rarity, exceptional quality, and high collector demand, the 1992 P Mint mark Washington quarter from a proof set is worth an astonishing $40,000 to $42,500. Yes, a single quarter that once represented only 25 cents now has the potential to change a person's financial situation entirely. It's not just a coin, it's a modern treasure, a piece of history, and a life-changing collectible all in one. This coin perfectly illustrates why coin collecting is one of the most exciting and rewarding hobbies in the world. It's not just about money, it's about history, art, and the thrill of discovery. Every coin tells a story, but some coins, like the 1992 P-proof quarter, tell a story of incredible rarity, intrigue, and enormous value. The hunt for coins like this is why collectors stay engaged for decades, why investors pay attention to proof sets, and why hidden treasures continue to excite people across the United States. If you own proof sets from 1992 or other early 1990s coins, it's absolutely worth taking a closer look. Inspect your coins carefully, study the mint marks, and look for that mirror-like shine and frosted cameo effect. You never know, you could be holding a piece of history worth tens of thousands of dollars. If you enjoyed learning about this rare and valuable coin, make sure to like this video, share it with your friends and fellow collectors, subscribe to the channel for more rare coin discoveries, and leave a comment below telling us if you've ever found a rare coin or plan to check your collection. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting.